I'm Chris from Greenleaf Landscaping. Today I'm going to talk about kind of some of the elements of sprinkler design and installation. So I'll start out by saying if you're going to install your own sprinkler system, I recommend you have it designed by one of the local sprinkler supply stores. They'll be happy to do a free design for you in the expectation that you'll buy the product from them. There are a lot of things that go into design, from hydraulics, gallons per minute, pipe size, velocity of water. It's a little more complicated than it's worth learning just for one sprinkler system. So just have them do it, and then you can install it from there. So here's the basics of what a sprinkler system is going to look like. So it starts with the water source. So there are two different water sources around here. You can have either culinary water, so it's hooking up to your house water, or you can have secondary water. That's coming from the canal. So if it's, there are actually going to be several elements in this area. We call it the point of connection. So if it's culinary water, you're going to have a stop and waste valve, or maybe a valve in the basement, a backflow preventer to keep your sprinkler water from getting back in your culinary water and then onto your system. If it's a secondary water hookup, then you'll have a filter here and probably another valve there as well. And then after the water source, we have what's called the main line. So the main line goes to all the valves, and it always has pressure in the main line. So we use a different type of glue typically in the main line, or a different type of poly pipe if you're using poly, just because it has pressure the whole time, and leaks are much more of a problem in the main line. So it comes from the water source and all those various connections there. It goes to the main line, and then it goes to the valves. The valves are all wired up to a controller, which is back in your garage or on your house or wherever you want your controller. And they're all connected so that your valves can run automatically in accordance with the controller. So then it goes from the valves, and then the line that goes out from the valves we call a lateral. So this line, we use a different type of glue, maybe a different type of poly. It's not pressurized all the time. It's only pressurized when the sprinklers are on. And then it doesn't actually have too much pressure because all the pressure is leaving the sprinkler heads. And then each of the sprinkler heads will be along this lateral line here. And you'll have as many valves as you need for your system. So that's kind of the general overview of a sprinkler system. Again, there's a lot that goes into how many sprinklers are going to be on each one of these laterals, how many valves you need, what size pipe you want in these various areas. It's kind of a lot to learn to do for one system. So especially if someone's going to design it for you for free. So you can take that design, and then you can dig the trenches and you can put the sprinkler system in yourself. It's a lot of work, but it's definitely not an undoable task for a homeowner. Thanks.